For years, I was obsessed about saving money. Having money in my savings account felt like this safety, like I had structure in my life. But now I realize that I'm not afraid of running out of money. I'm actually afraid of running out of time. And that shift changed my perspective about a lot of things in my life. It was a wake-up call. Hi, I'm Maria. Welcome back to my channel. If you grew up in a middle class or lower middle class family, probably you're going to relate to this. Money was always seen as this scarce thing, and it's really hard. You need to work really hard for it. There's even this old saying that I heard a lot in my childhood, like money doesn't grow up in trees. So for most of my life, I thought that I needed to save as much as possible for everything that might happen, and that created a lot of anxiety for me for the future. Like, when would it be enough? I never had a real answer for this question. I was so afraid of not having enough money that I ended up putting off important decisions in my life, like buying a car. What if I need the money for something else? I bought the car, but I remember making this pros and cons list before I spent any substantial amounts of money. For years, I saved to buy a house. I wanted this safe space where I could be comfortable. It didn't have to be a fancy place, just a comfortable one, maybe with a balcony so the cats could catch some sun and I could have some plants. But when I realized that dream wasn't happening the way that I had planned, everything fell apart. I got to this point where I seriously asked myself, what am I even saving for? Because I was so focused on protecting my future that I wasn't really enjoying my present. I was basically sleepwalking through life, living in autopilot in a job that was draining me a lot, pursuing a dream that I had to put on hold. And now that I'm looking back, all that mental effort and physical effort that I was putting myself through, like stress and anxiety, wasn't worth it at all. So I did something that scared the hell out of me. I quit. Because at the end of the day, I can't put a price on my mental health. Money comes and goes. I can always find another way to pay my bills. I can adapt, I can adjust. But the one thing that I can never earn back is time. I cannot make more time. Living here in Vietnam has shown me what it looks like to value time differently. Now my morning starts with writing instead of rushing to catch a bus. I take walks instead of being in meetings that could have been emails. We all know those meetings, right? I watch people taking afternoon breaks, having long conversations, prioritize being present, and spending time with family. The cost of living here is lower, and yes, that makes this lifestyle possible, but I think the real lesson here is now that I feel that my time is worth something. The days that I spent worrying about my savings, I can never get those back. So now my biggest fear is wasting my time, because now I feel that time is not infinite. And this can be really terrifying because I cannot keep postponing my life and putting on hold things. And it's liberating at the same time because now I feel that I can give myself permission to start living instead of wasting time in things that don't matter. The truth is, when you're not making decisions from a place of fear and anxiety, you make actually better decisions. Now I spend money in things that buy me time, like living close to the beach. I spend money in things and experiences that really matter. Of course, I save money, but not in this obsessively way. I'm not saying that money is not important or we should ignore it. I think it's important to have enough so you can feel safe and for your basic needs and basic survival. But I think it is important to find that balance, find that line where having more money stops making you happy and starts making you more anxious, because that line is different for everyone. So the question here is, have you found yours? Because maybe you are so focused on not losing money that you are actually losing something more precious, your time. Time is the only thing you can spend and never earn back, because once it's gone, it's really gone. Maybe it's time to spend time like it really matters, because it does. Spend it on people that make you laugh, on experiences that makes you alive. Spend it on being present, being grateful, being here. I want to tell you that your life is happening now, whether you're ready or not. Your life is happening right now. Not when everything is perfect, not when you have everything mapped out or enough savings. And maybe this is something to celebrate and not something to fear. Thank you for listening. I'll see you soon. For years, I was saved. I was saved. And that was a wake up to what am I about to am I about? Não tá bem. To am I about? To my about? I save money, of course, but not obsessively. The truth is, when you're not saving, the truth is, when you're not saving money, you're screwed.